Hello, Virgo. This is your October 2018 astrology forecast. I hope everyone's having a great month. It is October. I love this time of the year. I love when the weather starts to change and it starts feeling cool. I just love it. Now, I will be teaching an astrology class in January. Just visit my website, metaphysicalmoonlighters.com, and then click on the classes link on the site, okay? And the only requirement for the class is that you purchase some type of ephemeris book. Um, because my thought process is that when you are learning something, it's good to actually, handwrite it, physically do it. And after this class, of course, you can use, the all of the internet tools as far as casting charts. But it's good when you're learning to cast your chart by hand using an ephemeris book because you really know exactly where the planets are coming from, where they're going. You can actually see that. So by the end of this class, you will be able to cast your own chart and the charts of your families and friends also. So that's something to look forward to in January. Now, I am offering a discount if you book before December 15th. So check that out. Now, let's get into what's going on for you for the month, Virgo. Now, this month, there's going to be a concentration of planets in Scorpio. Okay. At some point this month, there's going to be at least four planets in Scorpio. There's going to be the Jupiter, Venus, Mercury, and the Sun all in Scorpio at the same time. So for you, this is happening in your area of life that deals with your communication. So that's why the focus for you this month is going to be communication. Now, let's look at some dates, Virgo. Okay, on October 10th, we have an opposition. We have Mercury in Scorpio, which is in your communication area, in opposition to Uranus in Taurus. And Uranus in Taurus is in your area of life that deals with legal actions, deals with higher education, um, dealings with other cultures. So the energy of Mercury in an opposition to Uranus is that you will be impatient with your daily routine. I mean, this holds true for every zodiac sign. It's just that for every zodiac sign, it's happening in a different area of their life. Okay, so your communication around this time might be a bit blunt. And one good thing about this aspect is that your mental processes will be very heightened. Like they will be very quick, very on point. So that's one thing that's great about that transit. Now, also on October 10th through the 12th, we have Venus in a square to Mars. And for you, Mars in Aquarius is in your sixth house that deals with your daily routine and your health. Okay. So the energy of Venus in a square to Mars, just think about it. Venus is like the feminine energy. Mars is like the masculine energy. So it could be just some type of conflict going on within yourself. The feminine side of your mind versus the masculine side of your mind and body, okay? Um, Now Mars in Aquarius is in your sixth house dealing with your health and your routine, your daily routine. So just watch out for some type of conflict around that time dealing with your house six matters, which is your health and your daily routine, and your house three matters, which deals with your communications, your siblings, your neighbors, and even short distance travel. Let's keep going on. On October 11th, we have another square. Okay, we have the sun in a square to Pluto. And right now, for you, Virgo, Pluto is in Capricorn in your fifth house, which deals with fun, creativity, romance. So, the energy of the sun squaring Pluto is that you will not like authority figures at all. Okay, so in the area of your life dealing with having fun, dealing with being creative and romantic, you will not like any type of boundaries or authority figures, okay? But this is also a great time to let go of any old patterns that are not serving you. This is a great purging aspect. The Sun Square Libra is a great time to purge things. Now, for you, the sun in Libra is in your area of your life dealing with your finances. So, between your finances and your area of life dealing with creativity and fun and romance, you are not going to want any boundaries put on you. But it is a good time to release old patterns. So, remember that. Now, we do have Mercury in a conjunction to Venus on October 15th. And this is an aspect where you will, it helps you to communicate feelings of love. So this is a great aspect. Now remember, these dates, a lot of times you can start feeling the energy a few days before the exact date or a few days after the exact date. Okay? Now on October 19th, we have another square. We have Mercury in a square to Mars. Now, Mercury in a square to Mars can be a difficult aspect. You will find that people might be a little irritable, they might be a little bit confrontational, and there might also tend to be more accidents around this time. So be careful around this time because Mercury in Mars in Aquarius is in your area of life dealing with your health and your daily routine. Okay, so just watch out for that around that time. Also on October 19th, we have a trine. We have Mercury in a trine to Neptune. Okay, this is an aspect where you will be able to grasp abstract ideas. And for you, you have Pisces in your area of life dealing with partnerships. So there could be some type of um, situation that comes up that requires you to think abstractly around that time. That's October 19th. Now, on October 23rd, we have another opposition. We have the Sun in an opposition to Uranus, okay? Um, this is an aspect where you might hear about disruptions, you might hear about upsets or some type of surprise around that time. And Uranus, remember, is in your area of life dealing with legal actions. Now, let's look at October 26th because we have the Sun in a conjunction to Venus, okay? This is a great aspect. This is an aspect where you will feel assertive, you will feel sociable, you will feel more attractive than usual. Okay, this is a great aspect. Around this time, you might feel like, you want to dress up, you want to just, treat yourself so great around this time. Let's look at what else is going on this month. Okay, on October 30th, we have another opposition. We have Venus in opposition to Uranus. Okay. This is another challenging aspect because this is an aspect where people tend to butt heads. And remember, Uranus and Taurus is in your area of life dealing with higher education, legal action, dealing with other cultures. So watch out for that. Now, another thing I want to talk about is the fact that Venus is going to be retrograde this month, okay? So this is not a good time for investing. This is a retrograde that can cause sexual tension, okay? This retrograde can cause sexual tension. Oh, didn't want to do that. Let's go back. Okay. So now when Venus is retrograde, it also increases your need to express yourself creatively, okay? And old lovers have the tendency to come back or reappear when Venus is retrograde. So watch out for that. Or I don't know if, for some people that's a good thing. They want their old lover to come back. For other people, they're like, I hope I never see that person again. Um, so it could go either way with that one, with the old lovers coming back. But one good thing about this retrograde is that it helps you to exhibit self-love. It helps you to treat yourself, a little bit better around this time. And one great thing about this retrograde, and I apologize for all of you very accurate and specific people out there. Higher is misspelled. Okay, I see it is misspelled. I just haven't corrected it yet. Okay, when Venus is retrograde, this is a time where if you are single and you meet someone around this time, this person is going to feel like the love of your life. Like this person is going to light a fire in you and just make you feel so good, even better than you already feel, you know. So that is a great thing about Venus in retrograde. This is a perfect time to meet someone new. Okay, so let's see what's going on with the moons and the sun. Well, we only have one moon, but let's see what's going on. We have the new moon in Libra on October 8th. And remember, Libra is in your area of life dealing with your finances, okay? So I'm going to pull one card from, this is the Angels Oracle Cards deck, okay? I'm going to pull one card to see, give you a message, okay? So if you need to concentrate on anything at this new moon, since this new moon in Libra is falling in your area of life dealing with finances, that's a good thing to concentrate on. But I'm going to pull one card for you. Also, the sun in Scorpio is going to be on October 23rd. Whoa, these you just had two that just fell out, okay? So as of October 23rd, we can tell all of our Scorpio friends happy birthday because it'll be Scorpio season. Now, these two fell out for you, Virgo. You have noticed the signs and the ocean. So I'm going to read about these cards. Let's start with notice the signs. Can you see that? Notice the signs. Okay, it says, yes, the signs you've been receiving are heaven sent. We drop feathers, coins, and other signs upon your path to remind you that you're loved and never alone. That's beautiful. Okay. Now you also have the ocean. It reads, the deep blue sea speaks to your soul, healing and soothing you. Even the act of imagining yourself dipping into its healing womb brings about desirable effects. Better yet, spend time physically near the ocean. Allow its power and beauty to wash away all cares and concerns. Isn't that beautiful? So that's your message at this new moon. Think about yourself dipping into the ocean. Better yet, if you live near the ocean at the new moon, go and take a dip, even if it's something as simple as just putting your foot in the water. Okay, so that's really great for you, Virgo. Now, the full moon this month is going to be in Taurus, in your area of life dealing with your legal matters, higher education. So that's actually 5 planets that's going to be in um, no, I'm sorry. That's the full moon. Okay, so it's going to be in your area of life dealing with legal matters, with higher education, things of that nature. So if you have anything, any feelings you need to release around legal actions, full moon is a great time to release those things. Okay? So that's pretty much all I have for you this month, Virgo. So please like the video if you enjoyed it. And also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And feel free to share the video with your friends and your family. And until next month, Virgo, enjoy your month. Okay. Doesn't want to end. And don't forget, guys, I'm starting this astrology in January. So it's a great time to register for the class. Have a great month.